Good morning, friends. Sean here, and we are back with another special video. This is a new puzzle suggested by Gekapede in the comments. This is a Wordle puzzle, but you can change the number of letters. So you can play Wordle with 4 letters, 5 letters, all the way up to 11 letters. So this looked kind of fun. This works just the same as Wordle, except you can change the size of the puzzle. So what I figured we'd do here today is I just want to see how hard this is. I want to start at 4 and I'm going to work my way up. We'll see if we make it all the way to 11. I would like to crank it to 11, as they say. It would be fun to try and do that. I'm a little worried, though, that once we get into the higher ones, the 9, 10, 11, that I'm not going to be able to think of enough words to guess. But we're going to see how it goes, and I'll give it a shot. We'll see if we make it all the way up to that. There's probably going to be a lot of dead air that I'll have to cut for this, as I sit there and try and think of a 10 or 11 letter word. We'll see how it goes. If you like this content, please take a moment to like and subscribe. It really helps me out a lot. And if you have any other suggestions of things you'd like to see, other puzzles, word puzzles, or related content, please feel free to post them in the comments. I love to see new challenges. And to get new ideas of things I can do in addition to the daily Wordle. But now let's get into this puzzle. I'm really excited. I haven't really thought of what I want to do for... Actually, I do know what I want to do for a starting word. We'll see if this is going to allow me to do my name. Sean Plate, not a valid word. Fine. Then we're going to do sane. And see how that goes. Okay, we're getting pretty close already. I'm wondering, between 4 and 11, which is going to be harder. 4 could obviously be quite hard if you don't get those letters early enough. I think the higher numbered puzzles are going to be easier puzzles, but just more difficult to think of words. I can think of hundreds, if not thousands, of 4-letter words, but to think of a 10 or 11 letter word is going to be a little bit challenging. Anyway, let's get back to this one. So we don't have the A in the second and the E in the fourth. I'm guessing it is going to be something like that. Is it going to be near, or something like near, or something like bean? Let's go with near. Okay, it is that. Bean, we're going to go there. We're doing a little brute force here. Maybe I should slow it down just a little bit now that we figured this out. What consonants can go first? We can do ween, lean, gene, bean, mean. So there are quite a few. Maybe we should slow that down just a second and try and figure out what that last one is. Oh, okay. It is bean. Just randomly came up with that earlier. Bean. Got it in 4. Okay. Moving on. Level up. Now we're going to 5. And now we're basically just going to do a regular old Wordle here. Why not? We're going to... Looks like the user interface is a little bit tricky. I just had to click there to keep going. I could enter the first letter, but not the second. That's okay. Seems to be working fine. Okay, nothing in there. Yorn. Okay. Is there a double R? I'm going to make sure this is the right... Yeah, okay. So, what can we do from here? It can be furry. Is that all it can be? We're just going to go furry. We're going to plow through these early ones. Not furry. What other words can it be? Curry. Curry. It can be... I should have thought of that earlier. Yeah, let's just go curry. I'll bet that's the only one left. It is. Cool. Leveling up. Level 6. Not level 3 is actually level 6. Okay. 6-letter words. What should we go with here? I wonder if we can get a nice word with 4 consonants or 4 vowels in it. I haven't really thought of this before. This is interesting. Let's go with Gotta click again, right? Mailer. Okay, we got the A layout position. We have ILM. That's an interesting layout. There's a lot of info here. I wonder if I can figure this out early. It's not going to be an ing. I don't have enough of that. Like, yeah, I don't have enough letters to make that an interesting word there. Or the same goes for VE or something like that. I don't think we're going to end up... well, yeah, I don't think we're going to end up with another vowel either. You know, let's go with... gotta remember we're doing one longer letter. Sloths. Okay, well, we already knew the L didn't go there. Thank you. Let's figure out where these letters go. Yeah, it's actually more difficult than you think to think of six or more letter words. I can think of them, but they're not going to be the right length. What am I trying to figure out here? That's a waste of a bunch of letters. Oh, this gets difficult really quick, doesn't it? Okay, calmer. Yeah, it's still wasting letters. I can't do kalimba. That's one longer than I have. I'm just gonna go with that. I need to figure out where this L and M goes. Wow, it is really hard to think of 6-letter words that fit a particular structure. Okay, well, we got that I. I don't really know why I jumped with that, but now we have an N. It can't be an NG word. I don't think that's a word. Oh, interesting. Well, of course it couldn't be a G word, but because there is no G. But I've gotten really close here. I don't really know what this word can be. Lemon. I'm not familiar with this word. Lemony fresh, not a word. It can't be an E, can't be a G. Lamina, yeah, it's got a double. That was difficult. All right, moving up. 7-letter words. We're now dealing with Scrabble words. I'm gonna think that a lot of these are gonna have sort of prefixes and suffixes that are common. I don't think this dictionary is going to be held to the same type that the normal Wordle dictionary is. The normal dictionary, I think, has a much more limited range of words, and I think a lot of those. So I think I've been told at least that the plurals that are end in S have been taken out. I don't think that's going to be true of this dictionary. I also don't think they're going to. I'm going to click again. I don't think they're going to remove things like ing, pre, tion. So I think the longer these words get, the more likely I am to need to include those kind of things. So let's go with hearing. Wow, that was lucky. Learner. Okay, there is another E. I bet it's the very end. No, I'm gonna do the X thing again. That worked out really well for me on the daily puzzle. Here, can it be? It can't be a second R. Let's try and figure out what these consonants are. This is a lot more difficult than the 7 letters. I want to include the S too, though. Script. We could do a double S. Why not? Okay, it has an S and a T. So we have that structure, EAR, XXX. In addition to that, we have another T and an S. We can do something like that. No, it can't, because that E can't go there. That E is really limiting what the structure of this is. So I think it's going to be EAREST. Is it dearest? Yes, it is. Awesome. Leveling up. We're going to go to 8-letter words. We are now in uncharted waters here, at least for me. I'm very used to finding 7-letter words by playing Scrabble. 8 is going to be much harder. Okay, we're going to fall back on some of our prefixes and suffixes here. I want to include... How about... Gotta click again? That's a strange little bug. Feasting. Okay, we got a lot of information here. I'll bet this ends in TION. And I'll bet it's SE blank A. Not sexation. Seration, I think that has a double sedation. Yes. Wow, I thought that was going to be a lot harder. So I do think that the puzzle itself at higher levels is going to be easier, but it's going to be really hard to think of all these words. So let's level up. We are up to level 9. Our British fans will recognize that we're sort of in countdown territory at this point. Actually, can we just let's do countdown, just in honor of that awesome show. That was not the best of first guesses because of that, but we do have an O. So I wonder if this is it can't be a TION. It can't be an ING. We'll do... this is going to be hard to think of words now. Searching. I'm just going to do that. I'm having a hard time thinking of words at all, so we're going to end up with a lot of extra information on these. So, what do we have? Is there any sort of prefixes and suffixes we can think of? Is there going to be a double R? That might be important. A double R or a double S. Dresser. Pressures. Yeah, that'll cover double R and double S. So there is double of both. So what do we have so far? We have O, S, E, A. There's only one E. That's important to note. R, R, S, S. I was going to say reassess, but oh no, there's not 3 S's. That's my mistake. No. Okay, put that back. What is it? O, 2 S's, 2 R's. 1E, 1A, as far as we know. There could be more. I think we might have found all the vowels. No. Where did they go? Oh, and a G. This is tough. I'm not seeing it. Did we get these right? O, G, 2 R's, 2 S's, E, A. Yeah? What else can it be? There'll probably be some people who stare at this and just get it right away and are shouting at their screens and saying it's so obvious. Sorry, it's not obvious to me. I would really like to get this in 4. That would be really fun. I'm not sure if we're going to be able to. It's just because I'm not seeing it right away. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm actually going to pull open, if you're ever doing a word puzzle and you know a lot of these letters and it's hard to read, there's a tip to put it in a circle. You tend to see relationships in those better. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually pull open just a document here, and we're going to draw these out and see if it becomes obvious in doing so. So just a second here, I will get that pulled up. All right, so I have opened up a Word document here. We're just going to put in those letters one by one. I'm going to use the cool ocean pen. Forgive my writing. I'm not on a tablet. I'm just using the mouse. So O-S-S-R-E-A-G. O-S-S-R. I'm going to change it up a little bit. E G A. If that becomes obvious to somebody else, I apologize, because it's not immediately obvious to me. Did I get all? Oh, there's another R. O-S-S-R-E-A-G. And yeah, that doesn't become immediately obvious to me either. Doesn't start with, let's see. Doesn't start with R-E. Doesn't end in E-R. Doesn't end in E-S either. There's no E in that second or second last position. Did I get all of them? Yeah, there's no second E. Yep, that's not working for me. All right, this is really not obvious to me. So G, R, R, A, 1E, 2S, and an O. Aggressor? A-G-R-E-S-S-O-R. Is there 2 R? Ah, there's 2 G, sorry. Aggressor. Wow, that's awesome. Okay, we are moving up to very difficult territory here. There's 10 letters. I am not sure if I'm going to be able to think of enough words with 10 letters, and I'm definitely going to lean on our prefixes and suffixes. So that would be a bad one. Let's go with not okay. Nope. This is becoming hard to even get a word to begin with. There we go. Not a unit. Oh, I just spelled it wrong. That's too long because I missed that I. Researcher. Okay, we've got RES. It looks like there's not another E or R. There's probably another S. When I'm typing these in, I'm just sort of typing and seeing if I need to change the ending to make it the right size. I'm not just immediately thinking of words of this length. So, optician, nope, optical, nope. What am I trying to test? I'm trying to test O and I. Anything that ends in TION will test that. So, repetition, yeah, there we go. So res blank 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 TION. Rested. No, restitute. Nope. What can we get in the middle there? Isn't an E, I, or A in there? That's important to note. There could be an O. Resolution. Wow. That's great. Yes, definitely leaning into these prefixes and suffixes are really helping us here. So we are up to 11 letters, and I'm not sure I'll be able to think of enough words. Oh, that's right. Click again. I'm just going to use that again. Resolution, and type an S on the end of it. Okay, I'm guessing it begins with a D. Ration. Yeah. It does not end in ION or ING. Is it des? It could end in IER or IVE. I'm not thinking these words immediately. This is so hard to think of those. Rip. I'm just going to type something in. Descriptive. No way. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, like I said, if you can think of words even that fit the structure, then these higher ones are actually easy, but it's really hard to think of those words. And those prefixes and suffixes really help you on this one. Again, it wasn't TION, it wasn't ING, so it kind of had to be IVE. So as long as I could come up with a word that fit that, that was really fun. That was a fun activity. I don't know if I want to play on more letters every time. But it certainly was fun. I might do that every once in a while, just to kind of run through from 4 to 11. That was really cool. I really like this. That's Hello Wordle. It is at Hello Wordle without the E on the end .net. That Wordle, of course, being 5 letters now, which I think is really funny. Also, Hello Wordle is sort of a joke on Hello World, which was the first phrase the computer printed out when they first started inventing computer coding. So a little bit of trivia and a little joke there. That's it. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Remember to like and subscribe. It really does help me out significantly. And share the video with anyone you think would enjoy doing these daily puzzles, or somebody that you think would like to go through from words of size 4 to words of size 11. That's it for now. I guess we will see you all tomorrow with another 5-letter Wordle. Thank you so much.